Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk about something that affects all of us, whether we are students, teachers, or even parents. The topic is technology in education. If we look around, we can clearly see how much education has changed over the last few decades. In the past, learning was centered around blackboards, textbooks, and face to face interactions. While that system had its own strength, today we are in the middle of a digital revolution. Education is no longer limited to classrooms. Learning can now happen anywhere, anytime. Have you ever attended a class on Zoom? Watch a YouTube tutorial to help with your homework? Use a learning app like Duolingo? If your answer is yes, then you are already part of this change. But what exactly is the role of technology in modern education? Is it helping us, or are we relying on it too much? Let's take a closer look. Alright, so now I'm going to explain how technology is used in educations. You know, technology is now deeply involved in almost every aspect of education. For example, we have online learning platforms like Google Classrooms, Coursera, and Khan Academy, where students can attend lectures, submit assignments, and take quizzes. These platforms make learning more flexible. You can rewind a lesson, pause it, or even watch it again later. In the classroom, smart boards and tablets are replacing chalk and paper. Teachers can now use videos, interactive games, and real time quizzes to make lessons more engaging. There are also the growing role of artificial intelligence in education. Some educational apps now use AI to give feedback on essays or suggest exercises based on a student's progress. That means students can get more personalized learning experience. Also, during the COVID-19 pandemic, many schools moved to virtual classrooms using apps like Zoom or Microsoft Teams. This helps students continue learning from home, a clear example of how technology kept education alive in tough times. The next is benefits of technology in education. Now, let's talk about the benefits. First and foremost, accessibility. Technology makes educations available to anyone with an internet connections. A student in a small village can now attend lectures from the world's top universities. Second one is flexibility. People can now learn at their own pace at their own time. You don't have to sit in a classroom from 8 to 3 every day. This is especially helpful for working adults or students with a different learning needs. Another huge benefit is engagement. Let's face it, students are more likely to enjoy a lessons that includes videos, quizzes, or games than one that's only based on long readings. And let's not forget about supports for students with disabilities. There are tools like text to speech, speech recognitions, or screen readers that help make learning more inclusive. In many ways, technology helps create a learning environment that is more flexible, more inclusive, and more personalized. Now, it's time for challenges and risk. It's not all perfect. There are some challenges we need to talk about. One major issue is the digital divide. Not all students have access to the internet or digital devices. In some areas, even having electricity is a challenge. So, while students are using tablets, others are still struggling to find working pen or paper. This creates an unfair gap. Then, there's the issue of distractions. Technology is a double edged sword. While it offers many tools for learning, it also gives easy access to social media, games, and other distractions. A student might open their laptop for a class, but end up scrolling through TikTok. Another concern is the lack of face to face interactions. Online learning can feel lonely. Students miss the social experience of being in a classroom, working in groups, or asking a teacher a question in person. It can also make it harder to build teamwork and communication skills. And finally, there's the risk of overdependence. If students rely too much on Google or AI tools for answers, they might stop thinking critically or creatively. Education should still encourage deep thinking, problem solving, and discussions, not just fast answers. So, where does this leave us? The future of education is clearly digital, but it has to be balanced. We can just throw out traditional methods. Great teachers, meaningful discussions, and real life interactions will always be important. Technology should be used as a tool, not a replacement. We should train teachers to use digital tools effectively. We should provide equal access to devices and internet. And we should remind students to use technology wisely, not just for fun but also for growth. If we can find this balance, the future of education will be brighter, more inclusive, and more effective. To conclude, technology is not just changing education, it's transforming it. It has opened doors that were once closed, created new ways of learning, and brought education to people who never had access before. But at the same time, we need to be thoughtful about how we use it. Let's not forget about the importance of human connection, critical thinking, and creativity. The goal is not just to use the latest tools, but to build better learners and better people. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope this talk gave you a new perspective on how technology is shaping our education today and in the years to come. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.